donkey. Jem, I'm short £1 for another pint. Any chance?
We're not a bank. You know how the boss man feels about credit.
Come on, Jem, you know I'm good for it. And look, Desert Prince is a sure thing for the next at the Curragh.
I know you boys are always good for it, but you know the boss. And as you know, I don't bet. This your last.
You're a ledge, Jem.
Well, Sean,
How are you, Kieran?
I'll get that, Jem. And a bottle of Heineken for me, please.
Look after Vic too, and have one yourself.
I'm all right, thanks, Kieran.
Have one on me, Vic.
How'd you get me number? And what does your text mean?
I called into your dad, Sean.
You were lucky to get him.
He's a shadow of his former self. Although he had a natty shirt and tie on.
He still makes the effort, but only he knows why. I can't get any sense out of him unless I see him before noon.
Take it easy on him. Your mother's death took away his only reason for living. And he only wants what's best for you.
You know Ma liked you, but she didn't know you. She didn't know that it was your fault.
My fault.
It was your gear. It was your fault that Dad got locked up for your epoxy gear.
My fault. Sean, you went on the snatter for a week.
And if you hadn't forced me to stash that gear, then maybe.
Maybe what? What are you saying, Sean? Nobody could find you.
If you had looked hard enough, you could have found the gear. It was in the oil tank. That's why I needed the oilskins to wrap it. And you were bitching about having to get the bloody oilskins, but you couldn't work out what they were for.
Well, I didn't find the bloody gear. Then when your mum realised you were missing, it was she who called the guards, who got the invite they'd always wanted. And that mousy little detective you fancied asked your ma, when did you last get a delivery of oil?
It wasn't her fault, don't you fucking dare blame my ma!
Got first run of them, Fayek is in second Empires in third, Bianconi in four, but Desert Prince and Olivier Pellier in the lead as he races up towards the line. Desert Prince is going to win the Irish Guineas. Desert Prince from Fayek, second Empires third, clear of Bianconi 4, Coconut Creek 5, 6, 222.
You know, your dad saved your skin by taking the rap.
For those poxy Narnarden wankers, it was their gear. The shame of it sent Matt to an early grave.
I tried to help. Your dad never wanted for anything in the joy.
Your money couldn't save her.
Nothing could. She drank herself to death.
Olivier Pellier returned the 8-1 winner of the Irish 2000 Guineas over at the Curragh. There is a steward's inquiry, obviously if the results...
What the fuck does one last hurrah mean?
It's a chance for you and me to settle a debt.
Yeah, there's no debt between you and me.
One last hurrah. One last job.
Work with you again? I'd want to be nuts.
We were the best.
Yeah, where?
Listen to me, Sean. This is something to set you up properly.
Go on then.
I've a job this town has never seen before, and after tonight, we'll never see again.
Tonight? You're talking to me about a job that's going down tonight. As long as I've known you, you've planned for fucking weeks on any job.
When was the last time we worked together? 2 years ago. I only found out about the job last night. The Holyhead B&I ship broke down when she docked on Monday. She's been lying up in port this last 3 days.
I wondered why she was still here.
Last night, I got a copy of the manifest from the stevedore. Now, he said the engineers will have her ready for sea by Friday.
What's on the manifest?
You're not going to believe this.
Enlighten me.
PJ Carroll's in Dundalk booked the boat every day this week with 4 40-foot containers.
12 containers of cigarettes, Kieran. 12 million fucking fags.
What fucking dreams of bullshit are you weaving this time, Irwan?
I've sold 10 of them at £500,000 each, as long as we can get them to Essex. If you're happy to take your regular 20%.
Do you remember the last time you told me you'd make me a millionaire?
Tosser. The same time you told me you were off the coke.
You know him. So the stevedore just gave you the manifest?
Are you wondering what the security risks are to this job?
Well, whoever did is getting their cut. As usual, I'm going to be the donkey until we deliver, surrounded by nicked fags. So who else knows? Who's the punters this time?
You don't need to know the buyers. You wouldn't even know them if I told you. Have you been at the snatter?
What if I fucking was? Who are we selling to? I've a right to know.
Bollywood sourced the buyers. Surely you can trust Bollywood. He's never steered you wrong.
Bollywood's always been your man.
You remember Bollywood's currency exchange shop mates. They'll charge 2% to clean the cash. But any way you look at this, this is the biggest job this port will ever see.
Well, my only question is, why me, Kieran? Why now?
I need someone I can trust. Someone to get the load to where it has to get to. Someone with some smarts. Someone I owe. Are you in?
Fool me twice. Shame on me.
What are you muttering now?
So Bollywood sourced the buyers and arranged payment. I still don't see why you need me.
I don't need you. I owe you. If you don't want to commit, that's fine. If you've lost interest in this malarkey, just say so. We'll finish our drinks and never speak on this again. Come on. One last hurrah. Are you in?
I'm in, Kieran. Sure, what else would I be?
Sean. All 10 containers custom sealed. Bollywood and drivers ready to go. Load Bollywood first. He'll lead.
Wilco, I'll board the last rig. I load the 10 Arctics on the Belfast Stranraer ferry at 6 a.m.
Exactly. And Sean?
What, Kieran?
Nothing, Sean. Here's to one last hurrah.
We're still the best, Kieran. Who's driving the last rig? Does he know the Ravensdale border route?
All going as planned.
He's from the buyer's crew.
Yeah, he does.
We're loaded. He's just about to get in.
Take it nice and slowly and pull over.
Ah, I thought I'd see you again. Fool me twice. Shame on me.
Did you think a little non-runner like you could steal from Captain William Johnson? Somebody had to pay for those goods that were lost 2 years ago. Those tank containers are not leaving Belfast. You're the down payment on those goods, and they're the balance. You are what we call a non-runner. It's time to get rid of this non-runner.